Hey, Scandal Squad, welcome back to the channel, Celebrity Scandalous. So this story is about a missing teen that went missing when he was going on a trip to meet some of his relatives on his dad's side that he had never met before. So I'm gonna just give you a brief intro, and then we'll look at this video. It's about the disappearance of, his name is Giovanni Pelletier, and he's 18 years old from North Carolina. He went missing in Florida on August 1st. So there's an effort. They're out looking for this guy. His mom and her husband, well, her fiance, they went down to let Giovanni, visit some relatives and everything. And the kids came and picked him up at about 1 o'clock in the morning. His relatives that he, I guess, had never met before. And since then, he has not been seen. So let's get into this news clip about it.
The search intensifies for a teen who has not been seen in almost a week. Good evening, Kate.
I'm Jennifer Lee. Thank you for joining us. Authorities say the young man was last seen in Manatee County. Volunteers across the state are helping to search for him. And one of those searches is happening in Sarasota County off River Road in Venice. It's led by Bay Area nonprofit We Are the Essentials. News Channel 8 Sarasota County Bureau reporter Allison Henning shows us their efforts.
This is the fourth day We Are the Essentials has been involved in this search. They tell us they are working off of a timeline based off of text messages and missed calls. Across the state, volunteers are searching for Giovanni Pelletier. The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office says the 18-year-old was vacationing with family in Inglewood before leaving at 1:30 in the morning for Brevard County with his cousins. Deputies say those cousins told them he started acting erratically before getting out of their car and walking off near State Road 70 in Manatee County. That was August 1st, and he hasn't been seen since. We Are the Essentials has been in close touch with the teen's family as they work to track him down.
They are obviously stressed. They're missing their child, and she will go to the ends of the earth to find her child. And I can't blame her. It doesn't matter how old your child is. Everybody deserves those answers.
Pelletier's mother says she received a text message from her son asking for help less than 30 minutes after he left Inglewood with the cousins he'd only met over the phone.
He texted me and some other family members, and he's not a kid that wants to stress you out for no reason. He's not a kid that wants to bring up a problem. He'll try to figure out everything else on his own before he brings it to you as an issue.
Many questions remain as the search continues. We Are the Essentials has flyers posted across the area in hopes of getting more leads and are asking the public to check their August 1st dash cam footage for a white Chevy Malibu. We Are the Essentials says the teen's phone and backpack were located near I-75 and State Road 70 in Manatee County. They tell us that's where they're headed next to continue their search. Meantime, anybody with information in this case is asked to contact the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, who is leading this investigation. Reporting in Sarasota County, Allison Henning, 8 on your side.
So there's just a lot of unanswered questions. So it's kind of weird. Some of the things that we know is that the cousins that he had never met before came to pick him up at 1 o'clock in the morning, right? He's in a different state, never met these people before, and they pick him up at 1 o'clock. That would have been a red flag for me. It sounds like from the different things that I'm reading, his mom, I don't know if the mom met the cousins, because it sounds like it was like at 1:30, but she kind of trusted him. He's 18, so she's assuming that, he's old enough to make decisions and everything. So he leaves with the cousins, and then 30 minutes into this ride or wherever they're going, now this is what the cousins are saying. They smoked some pharmaceutical, right? And then after doing that, he apparently started acting erratic. That's what they're saying. And he started cursing, and he pulled a KNIFE on one of them, or in the car or something. So they pulled over. They got it away from him, the weapon, and they tackled it away from him. But then they let him out on the side of the road and let him just wander off, and they left him there. That's crazy. So they don't say exactly how long, when they dropped him off or anything. Like, the timeline is still kind of vague right now. But his mother is saying that he called her. I think he tried to do a FaceTime with his sister as well. So he was calling for help, and he was texting, help me, help me. And so maybe he wandered off in some deserted, like if they let him off on the side of the road, that's anywhere at 1 o'clock in the morning. This kid is obviously, allegedly high on some kind of drugs. Maybe he got paranoid, freaked out, and now he's just wandering out there. So Nobody has seen him. You know, his mother is panicked. Now the mom is, I believe, Puerto Rican and Italian, so she's, you know, she's not black. And then the dad is black, so he wanted to meet the other side of the family, the paternal side, right? His black side, and that's understandable. But it's sort of like you don't know these people to even be leaving at 1 o'clock in the morning, to even be smoking something with them. It's like, it's just all bad. So now, you know, the mom, her name is Bridget, she's feeling like the authorities are not giving her the attention that she needs. They're not doing enough in terms of the investigations. It's just all so weird. And she believes that the cousins aren't telling the truth. Now, another thing is that the grandfather on the paternal side, he contacted her and said that, you know, that the kids, or I'm just saying kids, I should say that the cousins had let him off on the side of the road, and for her to give him a call when she heard anything or found him. Well, hell, she don't know, you know. Well, how are you calling her when she is with people, your grandsons, or, you know, kids that you know, and they're the visitors in this state? So it's just crazy. The other thing was that one of the cousins did call her within the hour, around the same time frame, after Giovanni called her. So it's probably after they let him out of the car. They did call. They never went back to the house. They never went back to say anything, to show up or give a description or anything. And it sounds like the grandfather, people reached out to him. People magazine reached out to get a statement from him. He would not comment, didn't want to have nothing to do with it. So it sounds like there may be some information missing. Like the cousins probably know a hell of a lot more than that they're sharing. But this is a crazy story, you guys. I hope these kids or these cousins didn't do anything to him. Again, his backpack and phone was found on the side of the road. His mom was stating that, you know, she knows her son, that Giovanni would never just leave his stuff just tossed over like that. Like, he lived on his phone. So how did he get separated from his phone? But it's kind of weird, because if he was able to text her at some point, he did have his phone. So was he in the car with them when he was texting? Did he have his phone and start walking on the side of the road? Did somebody come up and see him? I mean, it's just all very, very strange. Also, the family is saying that they have launched a GoFundMe to support the efforts in his search. And as of now, they have like over $15,000. So, you know, they're saying there's going to be a reward or for any information leading to his whereabouts. So, you guys, this is a crazy story. Of course, we're going to stay on top of it. Yeah. He's been missing for about 8 days now. So you guys, jump in the comments, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video.